for its incredible skyline. It's nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today, half of the AFC East ready to square off between the New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins. Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go from Miami. This one's going to be a return from deep in the end zone. Reigns didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Get applied by Bradley Chubb.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's May. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Stevenson gets it on 3rd down. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a New England 1st down.
That is your old-school meat-and-potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead. Get what you need.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. May looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Stevenson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. On play action, here's May. Vacates quickly left side. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
Now right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, I love that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They go play action. Here's May. Rolling out to his left. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd
is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. From the gun, it's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and goal, Stevenson. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. May now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Only need 1 more yard on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. Stevenson, fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. And they've made it 4th and goal. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. May throwing for it. Escapes the pocket. He falls to the pass rush on 4th and goal. That defense coming through, forcing a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. It's going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at 3rd and very long. The gun, Tagovailoa. Puts some power on a deep one left. They connect on the deep shot. He's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
A-chain on the inside give. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
The tackle made back at the 48-yard line.
They'll stick with A-chain. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Gotta figure out this third down here.
Solo left Zion. Watch an option. Solo left Zion. Solo. Watch the motion.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Five men in the secondary for the Pats. Third down.
21G, 21. Hey, 21. 20, TX.
Tua setting up to throw. He fires one deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. They'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get the game's first points here in the second.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Sanders all set to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. May off the play fake. Look, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, God bless the Ted Washingtons, Casey Hamptons, Vince Wilforks, all them run stuffers back in the day. But the D-tackles of today, you not only have to stuff the run, you have to eat up the pass, too. And that D-tackle just got it done.
I'm on some rappers pay my bill. All up on TV, I thought it'd make me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Trying again, following the sack. He puts some juice on a deep throw. He's got it deep downfield. And they bring him down around the 34. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
May on 1st and 10. Throwing deep for the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's second down. Back to the air. It's May. Chased out to his right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jeff Jones has got it. Well, he didn't like what he saw from the pocket. pocket, Brock, so he kicked it out right. Coverage did a great job, though, never letting up, and they were there to pick him off.
As a QB, you're just trying to buy a little time, break that defense down. But you know how you can tell a well-coached defense? When that QB rolls right, the coverage rolls right with him, flows right with him. So whether he threw it from the pocket or near the sideline in that case, I think we were in store for a similar result.
On first down, they're going to start out with Achan. Along the right sideline, there's space. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Devon Achan with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. All set to send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's the pistol snap to May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Mario Douglas, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's May to the air. Escapes out to the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. They're down to their final one in this half. Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. Trying to throw for it with May. Gets everything he has under this throw. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
This is such the back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Getting out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. Now, 1st down, only gets about a yard. The defender there to force him out.
That's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the 1st down.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
44. Ready.
Here's Achan up the middle. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Dolphins pushing for a bigger lead before halftime. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Good.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Finds his back. A-Chan. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line. You feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. Tagovailoa to throw on 4th down. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Flush out now to his left. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
2nd and 10. Here's May. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To throw, here's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Going for it with May. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, they're flying around and making the play.
They push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready. 20, TX.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Cook near the pylon. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. A-Chan takes it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins racing them to the halftime locker room. Devon A-Chan with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21. All set to send it away. On the return, here's Jones. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Patriots take over first down 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. First and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down.
Davis there on the cover.
Made a throw it. Big strike here to Williams. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. New set of downs for him from the 46. To the air on first down. May. Rolling left, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Another try following the sack. He puts everything behind this one. That one connects. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right behind.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots get it back to a 14-point game. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Off the play fake. Put some heat on this deep. Big gain downfield. And they'll get there to touch him down, Brock, but big gain on that play. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins get more points to end a lopsided first half. Tyreek Hill the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21.
Patriots 7. Jason Sanders.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. They got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Looking to throw. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
All right, come on. Hey.
They'll start the drive with A-Chan. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Get set.
A-Chain again. Blast through midfield. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Ready. All right, go. Ready.
Tagovailoa now. On him quick, and they bring it down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Ready.
Now a handoff to A-Chain. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Brought down by John Johnson. Brings up 3rd down.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Yeah, ready. Cover 2. Back, please.
Blitz coming to him. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Here's a screen for A-Chan. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Second down carry for H.A. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partner, as they try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Oh, what a catch. Back to the end zone. Did he get the feet in? Did he? No, couldn't get the feet in. Incomplete. 4th down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. This will be a 44-yard look. Sanders sends it through, and the advantage now sits at 24.
Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you left touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. Antonio Gibson now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 28.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. Will take over deep in enemy territory. He's out inside the 30 on the INT. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for the back that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 2 now from the gun. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins continue piling onto this lead.
Patriots 7. Jason Sanders.
Sanders all set to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. This one to Williams out left side. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First down throw for May. Throw deep to the left side. This is brought in at the 15. This gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Stevenson gets in. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots take a small chunk off that lead. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. That's up and through for the point after. And the Patriots get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10.
Ready.
They run, it's H.N. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Christian Barmore with the play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Dolphins football. They don't got to do much. They've already earned a massive lead. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
All right, come on. 13, with it. Go. Out.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Has him running the comeback. He touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Let's go.
Tagovailoa on first down. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down, here's Tua. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Offense to the line for second down. Trying again, following the set. It's a big strike to Hill. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
This is one of those plays you're going to see on tape this week, I guarantee. Not because of the catch, but because of the effort. Lays out and brings in the off-target throw.
A-Chain, a first down carry. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
A-Chain again on second. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Third down run from A-Chain. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be fourth and short.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate. Two sides charging each other, and they meet right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Go ahead.
Trying for it, it's A-Chain. He's denied the goal line, but they're still going to have a chance here, Brock. That play did get him enough to make it first and goal.
That's good.
I love watching those running backs do their drill, especially in practice where they just keep those legs churning. They keep those legs moving for situations just like that one.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Dolphins keep running away with this. Devon A-Chain with the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins grow their lead yet again.
Patriots 14.
Sanders all set to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10.
Crazy.
May now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Patriots just want to get out of here with how this one has gone. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Here we go.
First throw for the backup now. He finds Diggs right side. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Try and push it deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
First down from the red zone. Drops back. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
It's second down.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Lining up to take a knee on second down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. Starts the return at the 34. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
All right, 1 more snap to play here. Here he goes, 1 final shot. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.